Sonic Unleashed is one of the more overlooked entries in the Sonic franchise, eternally trapped in this messy, laggy state on 7th gen consoles, despite fans' best efforts, of course. Whether it's mods porting the entirety of the game into Sonic Generations or Roblox remakes, Sonic fans have been clamoring for some form of modernity for Sonic Unleashed. And technically, they have it. At least a portion do. Sonic Unleashed was added to the Xbox backwards compatibility list a few years ago, and with it, it got an FPS bump to a locked 60. And surely it got a resolution bump as well, right? No. It may be smooth now, yet it still runs in its original resolution. At least there's finally a release from the laggy horror that was unleashed on the 360. Or God forbid, the PS3. But not everybody owns an Xbox, and as a matter of fact, so few people own Xboxes that even its exclusives are jumping ship. So what if you want a taste of Unleashed in an actually playable state? This is the Sonic Unleashed recompilation project. It's of course different from a decompilation for many reasons that I don't fully understand. But what does matter is this provides a very easy way to play Unleashed in its best form yet. All you need to do is go to the GitHub and grab the file you need, plus all of your legally obtained Sonic Unleashed files. Go through the installer here and you'll find yourself in Sonic Unleashed, complete with its DLC. I don't know what you expected, to be honest. The crowning jewel of this, though, is its settings. Much like many of the other fan PC ports of classic games, you can change resolutions, frame rates, and all sorts of other settings. But what this really means is that I can beat the hell out of my Series X by playing Sonic Unleashed at 1440p at 120 frames a second. And boy oh boy, is it beautiful. Just for comparison's sake, let's take a look at the competition. This is Unleashed on the 360 at 880 by 720p at somewhere roughly approximating 30 frames a second. There are drops, sometimes very, very bad drops, but nothing as bad as that PS3 version. This is Unleashed on the Series X, and it runs at a buttery smooth 60 frames a second and at a crisp 720p. Yeah, it may feel good to play, but man, is it not a looker. And this is the Unleashed recompilation running on my laptop with a 4070 in it. There is no comparison. It's perfect. Finally, I can see Mr. Werehog himself go full Mr. Fantastic on these little guys. Oh, and just for fun, here's the recompilation running on a Steam Deck, locked at 60 FPS. And it's portable. The wonders never cease. I will say that there are issues with frame rates higher than 60, but I'll cross that bridge when I get to it, I guess. I haven't had any problems so far. Seriously though, look at the first Werehog stage. It's a perfect example at what I mean. Look at the slowdown on the 360 version. And now, look at that on the PC version.
Oh, it's beautiful.
There's plenty of other features and enhancements as well. Do you often find yourself wishing the battle music in the Werehog stages would just stop? Oh god, please, the agony. Oh, nice. It also still has achievement support, which is fantastic. You can even change the controller pop-ups to PlayStation ones if you're like me using a DualSense or something. And then there's probably my favorite enhancement besides the resolution and frame rate, and that is mod support. Now, some mods that were made for the 360 version may work with this one, but modders are hard at work making more mods specifically for this version. I just grabbed some higher resolution textures and stuff, and let me tell you, this game's looking fantastic. There's not much else to say about it. If you've been wanting to play Sonic Unleashed but have been held back by reasons, now's your chance. All the links you're gonna need are in the description. Happy Sonicking!